As anticipated, Season 2 of The Wheel of Time has taken all of its characters from separate narratives to one that is coming to a head in a pivotal conflict. What was meant to be, the title of The Wheel of Time Season 2 final, alludes to the titular wheel that determines the fortunes of every person in this universe, especially significant figures like the Dragon Reborn and his companions. All 5 of the friends from the Two Rivers reunite in The Wheel of Time Season 2 finale as they take on Ashamiel. The high fantasy series' second season has been excellent, and Episode 8 brings it to a satisfying conclusion. It makes sense that Prime Video decided to keep the show. In this review, which includes significant spoilers for The Wheel of Time Season 2's conclusion, we go into as much detail as we can. While Rand pursues Egwene's captors, Moiraine and Lan enjoy a leisurely stroll on the beach for the most of the episode. While the White Cloaks attack Falme, Perrin loses his best friend, Mat finds new strength within, and Nynaeve and Elaine's attempt to save Egwene fails horribly. In relation to Egwene, she was self-sufficient in her rescue. But she does make a choice that will undoubtedly come back to haunt her. The season's main storylines are wrapped up in this spectacular episode, which also reunites the main characters for a decisive fight against the strongest Forsaken. It will be intriguing to watch the show's future developments. The season final opens with a look back 3,000 years to the time when poor Ashamiel was locked off by then-Dragon Luz. The captivating Forsaken's only desire was to halt the wheel's rotation and bring an end to the world. It's not all that illogical, is it? The White Cloaks, which include Dane Bornhald and Eamon Valda, are organizing an assault on Falme in order to aid in the downfall of the Tzeentch invaders in the current Wheel of Time. Moiraine and Lan are led by Lanfear through the ways to the Waysgate to Falme, where they are expelled while Rand is left behind. Moiraine and Lan had to cross a lovely beach and travel a considerable distance to get to the city. Although Lanfear claims to be aware of a quicker way into the city, Moiraine and Lan are not to be considered dead weight. Initially incensed, Rand consents to trail Lanfear after she delivers a heartfelt speech in which she claims to be the only person who genuinely cares about him. In Falme, Perrin arrives with his 3 warrior friends. Perrin is the only one of the 5 from the Two Rivers to arrive at the conclusion, with extremely proficient fighters to face Ishamael and Seanchan. Lanfear surprises Ishamael in his bedroom. She says she's going to turn on Rand and persuade him to go dark. She is not believed by Ishamael though. The White Cloaks start coming at us. Rhaena gets Egwene ready for fight against the White Cloaks while Nynaeve and Elaine plot to exploit their captive to slip into the kennels. When Egwene disobeys, she threatens to cut off her tongue, but instead she takes something far more precious, her braid. Persuaded that Lanfear was a traitor, Ishamael commands Padan Fain to present Mat with the curse blade that he is meant to use to kill Rand. Ishamael intends to wait until the next existence to accomplish his objectives because he doesn't believe Rand is ready to turn to the dark. Mat deftly hooks the knife to a cane and uses it to escape his captors rather than touching it directly. Nynaeve subjected the Soul-Damned to torture in order to get information regarding Egwene's location. But Nynaeve and Elaine don't last long. Their prisoner is killed by a stray arrow. After Elaine takes a blow to the leg, Nynaeve spends the most of the episode attempting, but failing, to heal her with the One Power. Lan and Moiraine have a heartfelt conversation while stranded on the picturesque path to Falme, and he persuades her to finally mend their relationship. Perrin meets up with Loial, who has found the horn amidst the confusion. To save Egwene, they are all going toward the tower. They are stopped by Tzeentchan soldiers en route, and Ingtar valiantly falls victim to combat. Rand also goes to the tower, where he kills the High Lord Turak and his guards with ease. Egwene declines to utilize her powers against the assailants during the conflict. Just as Rhaena is about to chastise Egwene, a projectile from a catapult strikes the tower. With the exception of Rhaena and Egwene, the majority of the Soul-Damned and Domain are either dead or seriously injured. After torturing her captor, Egwene frees herself and saves herself by putting the collar on Rhaena. It turns out that the Soul-Damned are female channelers as well, but they are unable to become Domain due to the weakness of their connection to the One Power. Then, as Rhaena pleads for forgiveness, she fulfills her word and murders her. Rand soon makes an appearance, and he and Egwene are momentarily reunited, leaving little time to reflect on the murder. Then, Ashamiel appears, and he is stronger than both Rand and Egwene. Sherrod's Domain on the boat prepares to soften Rand and shield his abilities. However, unwilling to wait for the next life, Ishamael gives turning the dragon to the dark one last try. While Perrin fights the Tseentch on the battlefield, Mat goes in search of Rand to offer him the horn. Hopper the Wolf perishes, this season's most heartbreaking death, saving Perrin from the insane while Cloakeman. After Dane's father kills Hopper, a furious Perrin murders him in retribution. With Tseentch troops around him, Mat is forced to blow the horn. Temporarily decelerating time, it calls forth the heroes of the horn, among them the Shienaran soldier Uno Nomesta. Mat takes the lead as they fight. In addition, he says he can recall doing this numerous times in previous lifetimes. Mat attempts to strike Ishamael from behind with a knife when he is up on the tower, but Mat stabs Rand by mistake because Ishamael was projecting an illusion. Ishamael regrets having to kill Rand, but Egwene returns, stronger as ever, to protect her companions against the Forsaken. Rand's wound is healed by Elaine, who arrives with Perrin and Nynaeve. Rand is freed from his shield when Moiraine blows up Surratt's ship with her weaves. Rand, now back in control, murders Ishamael. The Forsaken appears delighted to finally see nothing at all as he approaches death. Using her abilities, Moiraine declares Rand to be the dragon, fulfilling the prophecy. Lanfear is among many in the city of Falme who are jubilant. Lanfear intended to submerge all of the sealed Forsaken into the ocean. Sadly for her, Ashunel chose to let them all go instead. We encounter the Forsaken Moghedien, who informs Lanfear that Rand and the friends from Two Rivers are watching her, and she should avoid them. As the season comes to a close, Lanfear swears to keep Rand safe from this new danger.